These areas need work or they're gonna go out of business. Hey everyone, TVC47 here, and today I'm going to be playing more Skylines. Now, I'm hoping to grow this series just like I've grew on Minecraft. Hopefully I can grow on this too. So, without further ado, let's get started. Let's load our world, TVC47 City, and here we go. Okay, so here is our city, of course. We have... So, there is a massive demand. Oh, I'm not going to buy the land yet. So, there's a massive demand for high residential because these areas need work or they're going to go out of business. And we don't want any company to go out of business. So, what we need to do is expand the residential area that we once made, we are making over here. So, last episode, we kind of expanded on this. We built a few places for fun, and etc. And don't forget about Chirper, the most annoying thing on this game. So we have the university here. These people can go to school for once. So let's start growing. And let's put a few houses here, a few houses here, and that should be good enough for right now. Because we need to get water over here. We need to keep our citizens hydrated. So, in the way that I set it up with the industrial area, it shouldn't reach us for a pretty long time. But we are getting close to it. We're going to have to start expanding here. Stay kind of away from it, this area. So, yeah. And we have the expanding areas. We can always buy these. I think there's a limit of how many you can own. So it's not a perfect square. You expect to own this, all this. It's not that way, I found out. Or at least, maybe it's the population. Like you have to reach a certain population to be able to expand your town. Let's see how places are going over here. They're doing pretty good. Let's add some offspring roads. Just because we need offspring roads. Let's fill up this entire street with houses. Good old high residential. Let's make this area a friendly business area. They can stay by the highway. They don't care at all. Yeah, so let's build an intersection here. Guess we need a little more room. A little more squeezing room. So I forgot which way this is going, but it's not going the British way, so. I would fail in Britain. I mean, it honestly doesn't make sense to use roads. Yeah. I'm just going to end that sentence there. That was going to get into like a 30-minute talk. But anyway, I'd be so confused if I was in England. I wouldn't be able to drive in England. Sorry, British, but I can already say that'd fail your driving test. And please don't get me wrong, I actually do love Britain. Seems like a pretty good place to live. And you guys tell me, is it a pretty good place to live? Anyone who's from Britain, please tell me in the comment section or something. And tell me how good it is to live there. Because I don't know how it is in America. How it is there in America. So we already have a few people moving out, so let's put someone who actually wants to be here. Oh, I just quoted from a few episodes back. Oh, am I running this on a script or something? Okay, I think I am. Or at least it seems like I am. I should really start writing scripts. So, guys, write down in the comment section, not only if you're British, but and tell me how it is there, but also anyone in general. Please tell me if you want me to read off a script. I mean, gameplay isn't really off a script, but role plays, because I'm thinking of doing some things I want to say scripted, like intros and stuff like that. Improve my intros and stuff like that. So please mention that down in the comment section. Now, these areas should be getting places. People. These places are already abandoning, and we don't want that to happen. Also, we need to add to our system of highways. So let's get a stop here. Let's add a stop there. Let's add a stop here, here. Let's add it near the lonely businesses, and let's connect it to complete a line. There, pretty good line if I do say so myself. So all these areas are going down. I have a feeling it's because all these areas are just residential. At least the Big Burger's staying. I would never be able to survive without the Big Burger. That might sound weird, but I might not be able to survive. So we need to build some more places over here, because this area is pretty much empty. We also need the off branch, of course. We don't want to end our city on a loop or something. So hopefully these areas can get publicity, because this area is pretty much all in residential. I mean, it has easy access to this beautiful college. Instead of college I'd like to be at. I mean, my favorite part is this area. Any place with that area is pretty good college. Except that I can imagine that when it rained, you just fell in a hole when you're trying to get to college. Or at the bike rack, you could just walk. See, people are missing it. But I mean, at the bike rack, you could just. Oh, people aren't even using the doors. That's why everyone's missing that. So I'm thinking to add a subway system to our town, to our more populated areas, to connect the town together. Let's do that. Let's keep it away from pretty much anyone. Right there. Let's put it right there. And right here. That'll be okay for now. Let's just connect them. Let's put a third one out here. And let's loop it. There. And we have to create a system. So let's add here and complete the loop. So we already have about 1.5 thousand people. Pretty good, if I do say so myself. Now, why is this? like that. Let's check. It looks okay. This area's having problems too. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. We'll worry about that later. For now, let's try to grow our town. Let's not be... Yeah. Let's not be that. Yeah, that business wasn't doing good anyway. I think that was a business. Maybe it's a house, but again, who cares? Oh, it was a house. So we need to keep expanding, of course. We need these areas to attract high residential buildings, because these shops are failing. These offices, this area is just a bad area to live in town. Hopefully that thing will disappear. But for now, let's focus on the park system, because these areas don't even have a park to enjoy. It's basically living in the big city, which I've never lived in a big city, so I don't have to worry about that. And then let's find a small place to put. I think we already have a building somewhere. Yeah, but who cares? We're gonna put in another one. Just to add publicity to this. So maybe it'll stop flashing this. As I'm still trying to explore this game. And it's different for every world. Like, this world has a different theme than the last. Let's put a road back here. Some of these people are gonna move, but again, who cares? So, there. Now we can have some few commercial areas too. And then we can have a huge area of residential. That's perfect. All in the middle of this chaotic landscape. I would hate to live here if this area was called a chaotic landscape. That's perfect. People can access this area just in case this area is crowded. Which chances are it's going to be. We also need to remove these because they're using up room that the city has a weird electricity system. So they'll be able to work now. Good enough. So, what we need to do now is we need to make sure these areas have water first. We're going to keep expanding this way. Hopefully we can grow our city some more. I really want this area because this area is a flat area to grow. Okay, so there's something that says line not finished. So that means we have to redo the line as it's not finished. Okay, so this, and that makes sense. And then we complete. Now the line's completed. I don't know what took me that long to think about that. Yeah, it's like going into the mind of a squirrel. And boy, has this area boomed up. Oh, we have to check our district. We are very close to needing to expand the district area. Because we need all our stats. Because I'm stat crazy. I think that was a pun of that, but I don't do puns. Oh, these areas need water too. Let's try to expand every which way. I think that's a TV show, but I think it quit now. I don't think it's on TV anymore. But anyway, let's try to expand this way. And let's make this a park region. Do we already have this building? We only have a few parks. Oh yeah, we have this building. Let's have a place where these kids can scream and their parents lie on the bench snoring. Yeah, let's have a place like that. Because which city doesn't want to have a place like that? And the dog park. Best area in town. In my honest opinion. I would go there. That's the busiest stop I've ever seen, by the way. And we have to... Okay, all these roads have some sort of attention. And now let's complete. Great. Oh. Goodness gracious, we need to add to our plant. And I'm just going to put a water tower just because. I'm going to be too lazy to do it later, so. Let's add another windmill. Let's just make sure there's a second route for it to take. There, we have received power. Why is this area failing so badly? I don't understand. I mean, I've given you everything. Do I need to add to the population? Oh, I didn't even look at this. So, we have a medium demand for industry and offices. So, let's add to this area finally. Because this area hasn't been added to at all. And by the way, I've gotten industrial areas so big that this road's gonna upgrade. I'm just gonna do it now because again, I am lazy. And let's just upgrade to this until we can get closer. Okay, that's the furthest limit. We can put that. Now we just have to upgrade the road like this. This. And yeah, we're just making a circle. And then this area is going to have to stay like that. There's too much smog you can't see, but I guess this is going to be a kind of a different road. But again, who cares about the stats of the roads? I do. I'm a kind of like a street geek. If that even exists. What word is for that? If anyone knows about how boring the dictionary is, if anyone reads the dictionary, not saying that you're boring, but please do that for me because I want to know if there's such thing as a architect geeker, where I think there is. There's something for everything. Now I'm guessing there's gonna be millions of words in 1,000 years. There's gonna be millions of words added to a dictionary. Most of them are probably gonna be like terms that you use on the internet, because the internet's gonna take over the earth, as everyone knows. Actually, no one cares, but for now, at least. Okay, so I found out while playing. See this area? This is where a water tower shouldn't be because the water would get polluted and then your citizens would get sick. And I don't want that to happen. So we have to keep this water tower constantly moving. So we might have to transfer it to this area. Or this area or somewhere where the noise pollution can't affect it. And yeah, I think we've done enough with our city today. We found out that this area is poor, needs lots of jobs, and is constantly shutting down businesses. And we have to keep expanding to keep this low demand. That's pretty much it. So, thank you so much for watching this very awesome video. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and make sure to share for more very awesome content. And I will see you soon. Goodbye to World of Internet.